Welcome back to the 4 Amusement Only Games stream. I'm Nick Baldridge, and tonight I'm going to be showing off a game made by Michael Ocean, the first third-party game that Michael has made for the P3. This game is called Dungeon Door Defender, and it has 3 different and distinct methods of play, and I'll be showing off all 3 of them tonight. Dungeon Door Defender is a mixture of tower defense gameplay with pinball, and it's a really interesting and unique concept, and it's extremely fun to play. So I'm looking forward to getting some game time in this evening. So let's start with Classic. So this was the first method of operation that was released with the game, and in Classic you complete a wave of enemies which will proceed towards the jail door, that is the dungeon door which you are defending. And as you wipe out the entire wave of enemies, then you're tasked with shooting a hole on the playfield. The hole can be the jail door, or it can be one of the different diverters that are available on the playfield. So there's a couple different spots where you can catch the ball on a magnet and it drops into a hole. It can also drain, and that counts as the end of the wave. However, when you drain, every time you drain, in active gameplay or at the end of a wave, your door is damaged. So each time that you drain, the door is damaged 3 hit points, and then otherwise, if it's attacked by one of the enemies, which is within the wave, they do the amount of damage indicated by their character type. So let's get started with Classic. Alright, ready to defend the door. Strike enemies with the ball, and the different shots, which are indicated with the different colored scoops, summon heroes, and the heroes are the rogue, the knight, and the mage. Stand-up targets collect gold, and that's used in the shop at the end of each wave. And orbits build mana for use with magic, and there are different types of magic as well. And then if you complete the side targets, a volley of arrows fires out and strikes the enemies. So let's get moving. Got some gold. We have some enemies progressing here, and thought that was going to go down a different way. It's okay. So there's a short ball save timer which is active after each drain. You'll get to see it again. It's in between the flippers here. So if you happen to drain while that is active, your door will not lose any hit points. So there's an interesting thing for people who can't seem to shoot the dungeon door here after the end of the wave. If you keep hitting stand-ups, you'll continue to collect gold, which you can do, I believe, infinitely. But if you make a shot, like I just did, the ball is captured and it drops down. So now we're in Ye Old Shop, and here we select the different items, and based on the amount of gold that we have in the upper left corner, which is 32 at the moment, you can purchase any of these different upgrades. So I can repair the door 4 hit points, and I think I'm going to do that. So now I'm up to 10 hit points. When I press start, I'll exit the shop, and I'll be back into active gameplay. Alright, so we're in wave 2 now. Thank you, ball save. Alright. Collecting some gold. And destroying my foes. However, I have 47 gold to repair the door now. That cost has gone up to 50 from 30. So I'm going to increase the attack. Actually, I'm not going to spend any money at the moment. So always a choice. You can save up your gold for use for higher priced items. For example, you can increase the amount of attack power that your ball has as it rolls over the creatures. On the playfield. Alright. No door damage. Okay, so we can increase the amount of damage that the side target arrows do. We can increase the health of the knight so that the knight remains out for longer, which is probably the best purchase at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That'll reduce my gold to 62, and then we'll move on to the next wave, number 4. Okay, we've got fire magic active at the moment. So if I can hit that inner orbit, I will summon the knight. There we go. So my knight has 6 hit points. And I summon the rogue as well. Okay. Let's see. Let's increase the knight's attack power too. Alright, so we're down to 73 gold. And off we go. So the enemies are streaming in from the sides here. My poor rogue. Okay, I have 1 hit point left on the door. So I need to not lose the ball. All right. Always good to get a high score. Okay, so classic mode is exactly what you've seen. You're progressing through the waves, and now let's take a look at artifacts mode, where there's a twist. You're progressing through the waves just as you did in classic mode, but at the end of each wave there is a choice to be made, an extra choice. And if you manage to shoot the appropriate hole in the playfield, then you will collect an artifact, and you can hold up to I believe 4 artifacts at a time, and those 4 artifacts can influence each other and influence the gameplay in lots of really interesting ways. So let's try artifacts. Okay. Gameplay starts exactly the same as in classic mode, but it will diverge at the end of each wave. Alright, I got a knight out here. So the knight is going to help. Okay, I picked up an artifact. And it says life insurance. When a hero falls, collect 5 gold. So anytime the knight is destroyed, or the mage is destroyed, or the rogue is destroyed, then I will collect an extra 5 gold. Okay, and I have 36 gold with which to spend. Let me go ahead and beef up the door here. Alright, so the door now has 16 hit points. Let's go. Fire magic, very powerful. And I collected the fire magic by completing the crosstown loop. And then the ball has a unique ball trail. And depending on the magic applied, that ball trail looks different and distinct. Okay. Shop may not charge you for purchases. That's a pretty powerful one. Let's see. Ball attack level 2. Can't afford. Alright. Let's move to the next wave. So as I roll over the different enemies, I'm damaging them with the ball. Alright. Knight is on the playfield, which is going to help me if any of these enemies get closer to the door. But they did not. Ooh, this is a good one too. Drain shield. So if I collect this artifact, the next 2 drains will not damage the door. I like that. Okay. Ball attack. Purchased that, and it didn't charge me. Amazing. Alright. Let's increase the knight's attack since we have so much extra money now. And the knight's health. Okay. So I want to hit that inner loop to summon the knight, who is now more powerful and more hardy. Does require hitting the shots though. Ooh, that's a nice one too. These are all good artifacts. Alright, let's see. This would be the last one I can collect, however. So each hero standing at the wave's end will repair my door for 1 hit point. So it behooves me to summon 3 different helpers close to the end of the wave, and that will repair my door. 3 hit points each wave. Okay, 200 gold for ball attack level 3. Let's give it a shot. Can't afford it. Should we go for some extra knight health? No. Let's risk it. Okay, knight is on the playfield. Okay. You may notice me rotating the lanes here, and what I'm doing is collecting extra gold. Once I complete all 4 lanes. Okay, so no artifacts are proffered because I've already collected 4. So there is a bonus to acquire, which I missed out on. Taking too long. Okay. We can increase our ball attack with 200 gold. Don't have it. Repair the door 4 with 50 gold. I think that would be prudent. Okay, I increased the rogue's health and the knight's attack. These enemies are fast in this wave. Ball attack level 3, 200 gold. Keep hoping. I have 87 gold at the moment, so opportunity abounds, but I need to collect a little more. So that was wave 6. Let's move on to wave 7. Here we go, proceeding further. Thank you, helpers. Alright, I got 12 extra gold. So I can repair the door or proceed on. I think I'm going to do that. Proceed on. Okay. Ooh, challenging wave. Alright. Knight is here to help me, which is good. Desperately needed. And I go. Alright. 145 gold, still not enough to increase the attack power if it showed up, which it did not. Let's proceed on. Okay, we're in wave 9 now. I have Earth Magic active, or did. All right. So that is artifacts mode. So we've seen artifacts and we've seen classic already. Let's take a look at frenzy and see what that has to offer. This is a very different experience. It's a lot more fast-paced and it is a lot more brutal than classic or artifacts. In this mode, you have a lot of enemies that proceed at a very fast pace towards the door. They are, however, easy to destroy, so there's trade-offs. But it's very, very challenging to me. So let's take a look at Frenzy. Oh, and your door health is greatly reduced over classic mode or artifacts mode to start. So we have 3 health, which is essentially 1 hit on the door. Thank you, Knight. Back again. They made it. That's one of the longer sessions of Frenzy that I've ever had. Very, very challenging. All right. Let's try some more classic. So I like to start off each ball by attempting to hit the crosstown shot, which is that shot that's makeable with the upper right flipper. And the reason for that is that it lets you start off the round with fire magic, which is really super helpful. Alright, I have 35 gold. I can beef up the door's health. And now I have 5 gold. Okay. As this is classic mode, there are no artifacts, which modify the gameplay in those ways. And ideally, I'll be summoning some help here. Always feel better when there's a friend helping me out on the playfield here. All right. Made it. 48 gold. Purchased nothing. Let's see if that was a wise decision. Alright, the rogue is out. That's a good thing I got that extra door health. Serving me well. Okay. Oh. There we go. Wave 3 cleared, 91 gold. Hey, Steven. Thanks for joining. Alright, I have 91 gold. I can certainly beef up the knight's attack power, which is usually helpful. That's one of the supporting cast that I try to acquire in most rounds. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That took 25 of my gold. I'm down to 66. I'm going to proceed on to the next round. That upper right flipper is so versatile on Heist. It's really incredible. The tricks that the geometry affords. Alright, we've got a rogue out. Got my bonus. Okay, I can repair the door, but I think I'm going to hold on to my gold until I can increase my ball attack power. That's one of the most important upgrades to me. My door is down to 1 health, so luckily I have enough to repair the door and increase my ball attack. So my goal is complete. Now, on to wave 6. Start with fire. Always nice. Whoop. Lost 3 health immediately. Very good. Knight is on the playfield. Help me out, Knight. I obviously need it. Okay. Got my hurry up bonus. Alright, now, again, I can repair the door. That will chew up most of my gold, so that'll take 70 out of 83, but needed. Alright, on to wave 8. They've breached the door. Okay. So this is classic. Let's do another artifacts run. And the big difference between classic and artifacts is that at the end of each wave, you're offered a special upgrade. And this upgrade can help or potentially hinder you in the right circumstances. And one of the coolest things about the artifacts is the way that they combine with each other and sort of change the effects upon the entire game. Okay. I think I'm going to skip this artifact, which relates to the side target arrows. That's not something that I usually intentionally shoot for. So my door was damaged just a little bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and increase my health there. Okay. Alright. Setting stuff on fire. Okay. If I collect this artifact, which I did, it will give me 5 extra gold every time one of the heroes, the mage, the rogue, or the knight, fall. Okay, I can repair the door for another 4 hit points for 50 gold. Let's do it. Down to 9 gold. Now I should mention that this application was originally written specifically for Heist, which is what I'm playing it upon today. However, there was an update which added compatibility with The Princess Bride. So if you own either of these modules, you can play Dungeon Door Defender today. Ooh. Ball drain damage will greatly buff an active knight. Let's do it. Okay. Ball attack level 2, 100 gold. I have 67. Not quite enough. I can repair the door if I had 3 more gold, so I'm going to hold out. Let's move on, even though I only have 5 hit points left on my door. This is wave 4. Not quite off to a great start in this wave. It's okay. Summon my knight. Oh. Ooh, things are feeling pretty intense right now. Okay. Hooray. Alright, door damage will fire arrows. This sounds good. 131 gold. Let's increase ball attack. And knight health. Okay. Off we go. Welcome, knight. Fire magic going, sowing all kinds of chaos on the playfield. Controlled chaos? Perhaps. Okay. Last artifact of this run, Shield of Retribution. Damage to the door will harm all active enemies. Sounds good to me. Okay, 59 gold. Let's move to the next round. Alright, here we are in wave 6. It's the scary round with ghosts. Okay. The artifacts that I had were not able to take effect because my door only had 2 health remaining. Alright, let's do another run of Frenzy. So this is the fast-paced, very challenging mode where the enemies have very low health, but they can damage a door completely right away, as they did. Let's give that one more go. Okay. Frenzy it is. Oh, that is an interesting note about this mode, is that you have infinite ball save. which is good, but didn't actually benefit me in that instance. All right, let's move on to Frenzy again. Have to make it a little further. Ooh, that was close. Ball save, help me. Alright, so the knight is really helping me out there. Okay, completed a wave. And Cursed Door Repair is an item that's available here. You can repair the door for 3 hit points, but your enemies get faster with each repair purchase. It's only 30 gold. Let's do it. Okay. Off to a good start. It's hard to resist having one extra hit of the door. Oh my. Lucky. They made it. They broached my defenses. Got the most cursed door. All right. Let's go back to classic now. So I've made it fairly far in this game, but I have never completed it. There is an ending to this game. I've had the most success with classic mode. Wave 1 complete. I have 40 gold. I can repair the door, which I really desperately need to. Now I'm back up to 10. Okay. Off to wave 2. Thank you, knight. So when you drain, the drain ghost comes up and damages the door, regardless of whether or not you have a helper, like the knight, standing in front of it. Okay. Made it through. I have 55 gold. Should I repair the door? That's the question. Or should I save it and increase my attack? I'm going to repair the door. Let's see if that was a bad choice. Together. 41 gold, not enough to increase my ball attack, which it appeared here. Can't do it. And now I've repaired the door so much that the next repair costs 70 gold. I've only got 41. Not enough. That's okay. We're on to wave 4. Oh my. Okay. Are looking pretty good this round. I only have 67 gold though. Bonus is 12. I'm now at 6. So I have 74 gold. I can repair the door for 4 hit points, or I can proceed on, which I think I'm going to do. Alright, so we're in wave 5. I love that little loop. And the ball has just the right spin and it comes around the crosstown shot backwards and then feeds into the right in lane. Super fun. Okay, let's go for artifacts now. As it says on the tin, no 2 runs are alike. Door damage will fire arrows. I like it. Ball attack level 2 is 100 gold. Can't afford it. Too cheap. Gonna save my gold. And get that train ghost. There are interesting tilt rules in this game as well. It popped up on screen briefly, but your first warning is free, and then additional warnings aren't warnings exactly, but they take away health. Okay. Damage to the door grants 10 gold per impact. Sounds good. We've done it. Okay. So I have a couple different shields and 75 gold. Let's repair the door and then move on. We're only on wave 3. Alright, we have a knight. I wonder. Door damage will generate +2 mana. 3 different shields. But what I really need is to repair the door. Ooh! Reset tilt barrel count. So that will prevent me from acquiring damage next time that I tilt. Two enemies remain. One enemy. No! That was it. Drain Ghost got me. Okay. Let's hit another classic. It's nice to have that ball save at the beginning of the round. Apparently I need it. Two enemies remain. One. Oh my. In I go. $44 gold, not enough to increase my attack level, but enough to repair my door. Let's move on. This is only wave 2. Okay, made it through. No damage. 60 gold though, not enough. On to wave 3. Four enemies remain. Okay. Last enemy. Didn't quite make it. Let's move to Frenzy. So again, this is the rapid mode where the enemies move fast and it only takes one hit to destroy your door. I lucked out there in summoning the knight right before the door was destroyed. Made it. Okay, cursed door repair or increase the health of 2 different helper characters. I think that's really the deal. Wave 2. 45 enemies in this wave. So it would be great if I could summon a couple of health. Did not quite make it. It's okay. All right. Let's hit up another run of artifacts. See what kind of new game-changing interplays we can discover together. Not collect that artifact, but that's okay. Alright, I have 30 gold. I can increase my door health to 16, where I can move on. I'm gonna move on. Whoop. So I had summoned the mage, which was good and helpful. And then proceeded to drain a couple of times. Or 3 times. Whew. It's a rough wave. That was the game. Okay. Let's try another one. That was a rough run. I can do better. Potentially. Whew. Door damage will fire arrows. Unfortunately, I missed it. Okay, let's see what I can afford here in the shop. I've got 16 gold. That means nothing. Let's move on. Alright, let's see. That would have been a great artifact. Steep Jerky. Alright. Gonna repair the door and move on. And this will be the last game of the evening. Four hit points remain. 1 hit point remains. Okay. Ooh, that was it. Alright, so that was Dungeon Door Defender with its 3 different modes of operation. You have Classic, Artifacts, and Frenzy. It's a really fun game, and if you own either the Heist or the Princess Bride playfield module, you can visit multimorphic.com to learn more or to purchase. And I've also done an interview with the creator, Michael Ocean, on the For Amusement Only EM and Bingo Pinball podcast. So if you would like to learn more about kind of the creative process that went into making this game, you can always check that out as well. Thanks very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.